In an incident that sparked a wave of speculation and widespread attention from both fans and Korean media, Park Hyung Sik reportedly made a sudden visit to Kim Taehyung, V of BTS, who is currently serving his mandatory military duty. What's more surprising is that the news emerged amid rumors suggesting Taehyung's health is currently unstable. The question now is, why did Hyung Sik appear so suddenly, and why did Jungkook look so shocked after hearing this news? Information about Park Hyung Sik's visit to the military base where Taehyung is stationed first surfaced through military community forums and was reinforced by a statement from an anonymous internal source. The visit was not part of any official or public schedule and was not reported by media until it leaked to the public via social media in the morning, leading many to ask, is something more serious happening with Taehyung? Furthermore, reports from a reliable source within the entertainment industry mentioned that Taehyung had not been seen in regular activities with his fellow soldiers for several days. This certainly strengthens the speculation that his condition is indeed not optimal. Although there has been no official statement from the military or his agency, the circulating rumors consistently point to the possibility that Taehyung is experiencing a decline in physical condition that requires special medical attention. Park Hyung Sik, who is known to be very close to Taehyung and is part of the celebrity friendship group Wooga Squad, is said to have submitted a special request to visit Taehyung at his duty station. The visit is considered unusual given the strict visitation protocols within South Korea's military, especially during active service. The fact that the request was granted reinforces the assumption that there is an urgency or special condition surrounding their meeting. Adding another layer of surprise to this news is Jungkook's reaction, Taehyung's bandmate in BTS. According to several reports from internal entertainment industry sources, Jungkook immediately contacted the management staff once news of Hyung Sik's visit spread. An individual close to the agency stated that Jungkook appeared very surprised and worried, although it has not been confirmed whether he has spoken directly with Taehyung or Park Hyung Sik following the visit. A number of ARMY, BTS's fan community, quickly responded with anxiety and deep curiosity. On social media platforms like Twitter and weverse, keywords such as Taehyung, Hyung Sik, and Jungkook shocked began trending within hours. Many asked, is Taehyung's condition truly poor? Why has there been no official statement from the agency or the military? And most debated of all, was Jungkook informed in advance, or did he find out from the media? As a BTS member known to be very close to Taehyung, Jungkook's emotional reaction cannot be easily dismissed. The two are not just co-workers, but also friends whose bond has lasted more than a decade. In previous interviews, both have often referred to each other as sources of strength and personal inspiration. Therefore, the news about Park Hyung Sik's sudden visit could be a signal that deeply shook Jungkook emotionally. As of this writing, there has been no official statement from HYBE Labels, BTS's agency. The company's PR team declined to comment when contacted by local media, stating that there is no information to share at this time. That statement has only further intensified public speculation. In the context of South Korea's highly private and tightly controlled entertainment industry, the absence of public clarification is often an indicator that something larger or more sensitive is happening behind the scenes. This situation opens a broader discussion about the transparency of health information regarding artists serving in the military. Taehyung is not the only celebrity facing health challenges during service, but public attention on him is particularly high due to his status as a BTS member currently on hiatus from group musical activities. Questions about how the military handles health issues for public figures are once again surfacing. Meanwhile, Taehyung's family has yet to release any statements. There has been no recent activity from personal social media accounts or official fan bases that are usually quite active in providing informal updates. Among fan communities, this has raised fears that a deliberate information blackout may be in place to protect the artist's privacy, or perhaps to prevent mass panic. South Korean entertainment industry analyst Professor Lee Sang-min from Seoul Institute of Media Studies commented on the incident by stating that a celebrity like Park Hyung Sik visiting a military zone cannot be considered normal. There must be a strong and relevant reason. And if this is linked to Jungkook's reaction and speculation about Taehyung's health, then it's highly likely there is a significant factor that the public doesn't yet know. While the media begins a deeper investigation, Attention is now focused on how the military and the agency will respond to this issue. If Taehyung's condition is indeed unstable, the public has a right to know how this affects his military activities and what follow-up actions the relevant institutions will take. However, if no official statement is issued soon, pressure on the agency and military is expected to increase. Some analysts have also highlighted how this issue could impact the agency's image, especially hybe labels, which has long been criticized for being too slow in providing clarifications when incidents involving BTS members' health occur. When Suga suffered a shoulder injury and underwent surgery, or when Jimin was treated for mental health issues, official clarifications were often delayed, causing distrust among fans. Will this pattern repeat in Taehyung's case? It should be noted that Park Hyung Sik himself has not provided any statements to the media regarding his visit. His agency's management team has also not responded to confirmation requests. However, internal sources mentioned that Hyung Sik appeared emotional and serious when leaving the military complex. Some eyewitnesses claimed to see his facial expression looking somber and unlike his usual self, reinforcing the possibility that he received concerning news during his meeting with Taehyung. If Taehyung is indeed in a worrying condition, the public deserves an explanation that is not only formal but also honest and empathetic. BTS has long been known for building sincere emotional relationships with fans. Transparency has been one of the core values they uphold, and in a situation like this, public expectations for such transparency reach their peak. But on the other hand, some observers believe that the spread of unverified information could add extra pressure to all parties involved, including Taehyung's family and close friends. Therefore, amid the flood of speculation, it is important for media and fan communities to prioritize ethics and avoid spreading information that has not been officially confirmed. Nevertheless, the fact that Jungkook was shocked and showed an intense emotional response cannot be considered ordinary. In the context of the personal relationship between BTS members, this reaction is the clearest indicator that something is not going as it should. The public now waits. Will there be an official statement soon? Is Taehyung's condition indeed deteriorating? Or is this merely a massive misunderstanding blown out of proportion by online speculation? As is often the case with South Korean news trends, this situation can change within days or even hours. But one thing is certain. Concern for Taehyung's health and well-being has now become a priority issue in the public eye, and the reactions of those closest to him, such as Jungkook and Park Hyung Sik, only underscore the urgency of the situation unfolding. We will continue to monitor the latest developments in this case and provide official updates as soon as more credible information becomes available. In the near future, the public hopes that the agency and the military will issue a transparent and reassuring clarification before this issue escalates into a larger crisis of trust. However, after various speculations spread wildly on social media and online community forums, and amid growing public pressure on the agency and related military institutions, further investigation proved that the news about Park Hyung Sik visiting the military to check on Taehyung, as well as reports of Taehyung's declining health, are baseless and untrue. This fact was confirmed by several official sources. Park Hyung Sik's agency finally released a statement on Friday morning, confirming that the actor did not make any visit to the military location where Kim Taehyung is serving. In a written statement sent to major media outlets, the agency stated, "The news about Hyung Sik visiting Taehyung is not true. We have received many inquiries since this morning, and we can clarify that our artist has no scheduled visit to any military installation." They also added that all reports linking Park Hyung Sik to a military base visit are speculative and groundless. Additionally, internal sources from the military division where Taehyung is serving also gave clarification to the press that there is no civilian visit record under the name Park Hyung Sik during the reported period. An official who wished to remain anonymous mentioned that visits to military locations are strictly regulated and administratively recorded, and there have been no public figure visits in the past week. Furthermore, hybe labels finally issued a statement. In the official announcement released that evening through internal press channels, the agency denied all rumors claiming Taehyung is experiencing serious health issues. Kim Taehyung is in good health and fulfilling his mandatory military service as scheduled. We urge the public not to spread or believe in unverified information, they wrote. The agency also added that the information circulating on social media and online forums is entirely false and misleading. As for the reports of Jungkook being shocked and worried, the agency also denied such claims. There has been no confirmation from Jungkook or his management indicating any exaggerated reaction to the circulating rumors. In fact, according to information confirmed by internal agency sources, Jungkook is currently focusing on his personal activities and is not involved in any situation related to the said news. Conclusion. The public is urged not to exert excessive pressure on the artists or related institutions and to continue respecting the privacy of BTS members who are currently fulfilling their national duties. The health of information is as important as the health of individuals, and only through a critical approach and social responsibility can we protect both.